Good afternoon. Welcome back. Continue with the Serenity Pot quest. What's up, Mr. Crossell?
Oh,
How's
good. Very
business?
good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of smaragdus jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhi Qiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Ciao.
Wait, isn't smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhi Qiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Zhi Qiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false? Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhi Qiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
We'll have to offer her 10 times the price. Get it from her. Ciao.
Hey!
Alright. Uh-oh. You losing?
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Miss Zhi Qiao? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins. I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice. My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Help.
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Miss Zhi Qiao, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Zhi Qiao somehow.
It'd be a little unfair to Crossell.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of smaragdus jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh, no.
Jichao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the jadeite is genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please. Please, Don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract. However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossel in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch. Finest quality jade. No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
Why can't we just find it and stop the legal nonsense?
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jichao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
Late's the loss of the hairpins to
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus Jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossel.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
This quest. I have to go through politics. I already have some Smaragdus Jadeite from the chasm. I really want to get back there already so I can fight the serpent. Oh no. CC, where did the other guy go? Alcy. Baylor. Get to see each other very often. Welcome back. Oh my god.
Don't blink.
The timing was perfect.
Incoming.
Hey!
Alright. That's the place I was looking for earlier. This is where
Miss
the
Yunfei,
third round knockout.
What is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus jadeite after all.
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change
Love
of personality. It most
That's a
certainly
love
would
show.
not be smooth to the touch.
Most certainly would not be smooth.
Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
That's what I thought.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity.
You're awake. Why aren't you playing Tiny Tina's, huh, Kratos?
If I have deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems
Shut up,
like
Kratos.
this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Did it take you that long to get ready for work, Kratos?
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track. It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well.
Finish helping out Pookie last time? Food? What you eating?
And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
God.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossell, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some.
He did all the quests besides the shark one. I'll have to see when I get on if all the co-op play we've done has transferred over to my quest or my character's storyline. Maybe I can catch up on some of the side quests and stuff that I missed.
Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry
Catch
or
up
not
to your
is
level.
a separate matter. But either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? I've got it. Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Right, this guy. Whoops. Schmonger, Uncle Gao and Son, Storyteller, Iron Tongue Tian.
Listen,
If
let
he has
me
anything
tell
for
you.
me. Maybe he has a book. Master Liu Su was once my senior. He loves to tell elegant, high-flowing stories. I don't truck with him and his fox-cultured fellows. But are the common people unworthy of the storyteller's art now? Keep listening.
Had some today?
Alright, none of that made sense. Dang. Hello, Shito.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh, it's you, Miss Yenfei. Is something the matter?
Sounds scared.
Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossell enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnine merchant named Crossell, you say?
33, Jesus Christ. I don't think I made it to 30 yet, have I?
I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite.
33.
That was
Almost
the first
made it
time I'd
40.
ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them.
Then we could see what the myth bubbling, or the myth system is. Leveling up after 40 or whatever.
He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
Take a
What should I try this time? Try your luck, Betty.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus nephrite.
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give Elemental Sight a shot. So, did
Probably
you find
lead us
anything?
back to him. Not a trace of elemental energy.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time. These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue.
I want to go
Thank
back
you, sir. I'll take these with me.
and fight the bosses again if it'll let me. So I can try and get a legendary weapon like you.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
It does have a lot of talking. There's a lot of stories.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling.
At least it has voice acting, so it makes it more bearable than just reading everything.
If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Nope.
Got a handgun? Wonder why the legendary ones aren't tradable.
Aha! Got it. Singsi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
I just want my Serenity
Well,
pot
that was quick. How come you know so many people?
and to go fishing.
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense
True.
of the law.
Maybe we'll be able to
But
trade.
didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Maybe you just can't steal it from the main character's world. Swap petition.
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
You memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know? Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again, with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Singsi.
Let's go look for Singsi. This better be the last person I have to talk to.
Don't blink. Huh? Incoming.
you.
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time,
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Krosel? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Krosel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Be the nature of legal consultancy. Need to go back and find all the rest of those lucky dice.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's
Why
go
are
to
we
Bubu
going to the
To
pharmacy?
speak with Dr. Baiju.
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
If I ever finish this quest, maybe I can play Tiny Tina's for a little bit.
Don't blink!
Spell steel, S-T-E-A-L. Kratos.
Speed of light! Huh?
What's up, Baiju? Here's your little friend, Chi-Chi.
Please, show me your prescription. My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite?
Much better.
Why, yes, there is some information
weird-ass
about it
capital
included
E.
in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality and their illness will only ever get worse.
Why do they? I don't think anybody should be selling it now.
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yenfei, and given the specific nature of your question,
I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
Almost.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Expert witness in the processing of the ore. Aid mystery.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus jadeite and Smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Later.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation, too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Zhiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Zhiqiao, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right, then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second, if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution. An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
All right. Does mean we finally have the Serenity plot?
Incoming!
That took forever. Took nearly an hour, it feels like.
Speed of light! Hey!
Take a nap before work at some point.
Incoming!
Oh, when? Annie!
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite? Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts, too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot, hmm?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis. Ah, indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Ah, Liyue is not the same place I once knew. All right, then. Let us speak of this no more. back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Ooh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
Madam Ping begins to go.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny! How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
We do it. Serenity Pot unlocked. Best objective is in your Serenity Pot. Head inside. So we should learn these blueprints finally. Gadgets.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is push.
God is this? They select a realm layout. Cool Isle, Emerald Peak, loading the code. Sure. Emerald Peak it is.
In adventuring, as in business.
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's! There's even a great big house in the middle, too! Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
Get chiseling, Paimon. Carves a whole house out of this rock.
Paimon can't do that! Well, you're the one with the sword anyway. You do it! Still, why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
God.
Well, it seems that we have a visitor.
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me... hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again? Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
Thank God.
So you're the little helper Madame Ping mentioned?
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
The voice.
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please.
Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply
We have gotten
release the
that.
thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past.
Only.
He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely.
A golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be?
I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since. Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
God. For using and summoning the Serenity Pot, travelers can interact with it and enter the abode within. Also use and summon the pot while they are within its confines. Interacting with Serenity Pot in this state will allow travelers to leave. You can open the map interface and fast travel to any of the teleport waypoints to immediately leave the pot. Talk to the teapot spirit inside to learn about and manage all manner of related affairs. Create all kinds of items from the creation screen. Materials used to create items can be gathered all over the world. Obtaining a furnishing, use the place function to put it in position. Place furnishings to increase the adeptal energy rank. As your adeptal energy rank increases, realm currency will accumulate at a faster rate. Spend realm currency in the realm depot to purchase various items. In a while, Teapot traveling salesman will visit. Chance that he will bring some rare treasures with him. If you acquire the blueprint for a furnishing set, you can place furnishings by batch. You'll make adjustments to individual furnishings when the batch placed. 7. I'm just gonna click on it. Terms of service to create a healthy gaming environment. Creation of content. What?
I'm all for work-life balance, but
Create
I
your
think
own
this is
stuff here?
pushing it.
Sad. It's currently undergoing maintenance. So, what's this? Round 1. Obtain wood. Obtain 3 types of wood. Bring 3 blueprints. And 100 realm currency. Your mansion, process a dye, make a piece of fabric, construct 3 furnishings. That stuff might be gold. Where's the creation screen? What now? Find folding screen, villain cell. He gave me even more. Julie Pavilion, Sandbear, Floorland. Doors just open on their own. Close. That's great. If you can change your look of your interior mansion too at some point. Wonder if the creation screen is also a placement screen here. Probably won't be able to do it till I fix that then. 9 o'clock. What? Why did she have to put it so weirdly? Sweet. Ground dispatch. Alright. How do I go ahead and use that? Placement screen. Allow your companions to come and go as they please. From the placement screen. Dang. Another special one? Exploding population? Ugh, gotta get a move on these missions. Alright. I can just teleport anywhere and get out of here. Septal energy 1800. Interesting. Ingredients processed. Alright. Am I not following the quest? Yes. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go talk to Catherine about this new commission, though. Exploding population. Now I know what it is. That's the fishing one.
Speed of light.
Freaking sweet. Oh, it's not the right person. Oh, wait. What do I have to do first? I have to do Bainesleaf? Whatever. Try and do this stupid event one here. Depending on how it works. I don't know how it's timed or whatever. Try not to miss out on the event at least. Let's hit this one up real quick. Then we'll go build to the Dainsleaf or whatever the heck we're doing. How have I missed? Ooh, yeah, view from the Chasm Circus. I think I've already hit this one. Wonder if you can hit him again.
Incoming.
Whee! Right. Be an interesting little mission to take on. Vibro Crystal event. Beard has domain just appearing. What's up, Patrice? Can't have any more delays. We need to move on to the verification stage as soon as possible. Worst comes to worst, I'll do it myself. Research halted temporarily due to accidental injury. I think that'll buy me some time. As long as I don't lose my life, all I better trade than having to go to court back home. Go say hi. Are you Patrice? Where'd you come from? How do you know my name? Wait, you aren't plaincloth Millilith, are you? Are you here to kick me out? I've already shown you my field inspection permit. I swear to you, not enter any restricted areas. If you don't believe me, go ask that black-haired, fierce-looking lady. I don't know what you're talking about. Friendly professional adventurers. Received your commission from the guild. Here to help. Reinforcements. Wonderful. Now that you're here, we finally have a chance. I was going to die here at this rate. The research sounds like torture. Research is sacred. The highest calling. The thing in my way is what one might call additional factors. I kick the bucket should this research fail. A funny one, I'll give you that one. Independent researchers must apply for funding and conduct their studies, but using them means that you'll be assuming the social responsibility that comes with their use. Spend large sums and not produce any results makes you no different from a criminal. If I return empty-handed, I'll almost certainly face at least a few dozen charges. Wasting public funds and misappropriating academic resources. Such crimes will surely land me the harshest punishments. Never mind the bankruptcy or sullying of my name. Sounds so extreme. Fontaine sounds like a scary place. Hey, my homeland is innocent. It is those additional factors that are to blame. Alright, what are these additional factors? What do you need us to do? Get down to it. Vibrocrystal harmonics. Process stimulating elemental energy, blah blah blah. Convenient, control the state being used to make practical and awesome machines. What do they have to do with the vibey rady thing you're talking? Vibrocrystals. Long ago, someone tried activating gems. They discovered that a certain wondrous resonance could occur between special gems. They were named vibrocrystals. Transmitter crystal half set has stimulated in a certain way, release certain energy that will trigger resonance of the receiver crystal half. Two energies stack and multiply one another many, many times. Called this harmonics. I've reached this critical stage of my work, which is verifying. I have a feeling. Chosen a suitable area. There's a great many steels in it mounted with vibrocrystal sets. Tell me once you're ready. I'll tell you precisely what needs to be tested. Just follow my instructions when you engage in battle and we should be fine. This really does seem like what we do all the time. I'm interested. Beating more super strong opponents that you can count on both hands, so of course the sort of commission should be easy. Very impressive. Liyue truly is an excellent place full of high quality ore, whatever. I think you should now retain 20% of my funds even after paying the commission. Once it's done, I should use the remaining to hire a news writer to publish my results. Behold, Patrice's true tale of vibrocrystals. New bonuses. You create commercial products. See if this research gets completed or not. I'm done talking, let's go. You must split your characters into two parties for the challenge. Before you start combat, you may equip each party with the vibrocrystal harmonics schema. Combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals to obtain different combat buffs. Only project its radiation upon one receiver, but each receiver can receive transmissions from 3 transmitters. Different transmitter crystals to trigger receivers will increase their effects. As the challenge proceeds, successfully triggering the response will accrue harmonic points. When these points reach a certain amount, harmonic strength increases, granting characters combat buffs. However, if you do not trigger, something else happens. You must defeat opponents that constantly emerge to obtain points within the allotted time. Those opponents' nemesis will provide more points. Challenge ends, you'll gain different insignias. Go for the highest. Sounds a little confusing. Alright, Elemental presets. Special ores and crystals react to elements. Most basic basics. You select the crystals, they'll indeed produce, yeah, whatever. Normal, hard, extreme. Let's try hard for now. I'm a little worried. I don't know how strong they're gonna be. Alright, obtain a score of 2,000. We'll try it. Party setup. What the shit? Can you use trial characters? Oh. I don't know. Party setup one. Just go with our basics, right? Kaching, Yanfei. Let's use you and the healer. As for number 2. I'll try you. Chongyun, Sucrose. The healer. Onyx. Rival crystal connections. The receiver crystal to begin resonating. 1. Transmission will be triggered after a character deals damage to opponents with an element burst. Gain a maximum of 1 burst receiver effect when you gain effect. Gain a maximum of 1 mastery receiver effect. Mental mastery. Burst damage. Mastery damage is increased. Maximum of 1 recharging receiver. Character's energy recharging. Oh, energy recharge. Elemental burst damage. Okay. Okay. And the connections now. Set it up for you too. Burst damage. Probably be best for you guys. What's the harmonics on this? Triggered. The character deals damage to opponent's elemental burst after active character uses an elemental skill. Triggered after the character takes the field. Okay. See how this goes. Could be fun. See how hard is. Level 7.
Boom, boom! Ha! Time for your arraignment! Body in the pit. Let me weave you a verse. Don't blink! Hey!
If I just fight like normal, it should be fine, right?
Motion to compel.
Powerful opponent. Oh no.
I swear by my sword. Nowhere to hide. Time to act quick. Rain cutter. Incoming. Cut to the chase. Incinerate. Rapid with flame. Don't blink. don't hear me. Go as well. Incoming. Yeah. Nowhere to hide. Motion to compel. Ring cutter. No, my sword. Go as one. Boom. Time for your arraignment. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Let me weave you a verse. Incoming. Motion to compel.
I'm facing enemies I've never even seen before.
I swear by my sword. Don't blink. Hey! Nowhere to hide. Witness the power of Gugwa.
God, no. Alright, let's see how strong this girl is.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Forth, my blade.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Swallow. Mark.
Spirit blade.
Now you shall perish.
Swift and merciful.
She's pretty powerful.
Submit for judgment.
Animal test 6308.
What's the rest of my team?
Animal hypostasis.
There is torn to oblivion. Illusion
So
shattered.
ridiculous.
From whence you came.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal mod. Come on. We can do it. Let the show begin.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, we annihilated them. She's so
There is no
strong,
escape.
that level lady.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade. Attack.
Let me amuse. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
Let's dance. La, 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 la.
Over here. Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Another test subject.
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
Stand clear. Enhanced animal module.
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Current score 848. God. That was with the 2 times multiplier too. Wow. That's rough. Need 2,000? Right. Eugene. Ugh. The bonus support here, we'll use her. So, kill enemies as fast as possible.
Incoming! Hey! With sword comes shadow. Boom boom! Ha! Let me weave you a verse. Time for takeoff. Don't blink! Hey! Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Think you can get away? Motion to compel. Breath of the flame. Speed of light. Hey, cut to the chase. Time for takeoff.
And he's definitely the one losing here.
Let me weave you a verse. Incoming. Hey! Incinerate! Speed of light. Think you can get away? Here we go.
That was terrible.
With sword comes shadow. Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut. Incoming. Time for takeoff. Boom boom. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Witness the power of incoming. Hey! Think you can get away? Motion to compel. Yahoo! Speed of light. Time for takeoff. Here we go. With sword comes shadow. Boom boom! Rain cutter. Incoming. Change of plan. Think you can get away?
Can't kill him fast enough.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Animal testing 308. Stand clear. Swirl. Shine down. Absorption test. Torn to oblivion.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack!
Enhanced animal module 75. There is no escape.
Eat this!
Now you shall perish.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Stand clear. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
You're toast! Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal testing.
There is no escape. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Absorption test.
From whence you came.
Nice and spicy.
There is no escape.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Stand clear. Illusion
shines eternal!
Swirl, Mark 2.
The merrier. You really know how to get me going.
Animal test 6 degrees.
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Fourth, no blade. Submit for
Animal hypostasis.
Gosh, dang it. 1236, huh? Tough. Well, that's next one is, I guess. Try to grab my reward or talk to this guy, or I don't know. Verification stage. Not strong enough. I have to get gold, right? Oh yeah. Literally just started today, so the rest don't unlock for the next couple days. Cool. Venti. Venti. Wonder if I should combine Venti and I want to put the two strongest people together though. Oh well, we'll see if I can get stronger along the way. My own team. Fun little event. That's all we can do here though, so that's good. So next we're supposed to do this stinking Owlkeeper. Catherine in Mondstadt. Mondstadt of all places. Maybe I should do the Chasms Maw instead. We should probably continue the storyline so I can at least unlock the next area and do more events, you know? God. Need to sneeze, but I don't need to sneeze. I don't like it.
Traveler, please, over here.
Yay.
It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Nope.
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Me?
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
What the heck?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Distant relative of Kaya's.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests.
And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now. Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
I'm interested. A tall, blonde man with an eye patch, huh?
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried telling him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Let's get done with it. Talking quest.
No wonder you were master.
What?
What? You need something?
Alright. What are we up to?
Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials.
Intriguing.
Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights or the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master D-Luke probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Oh, is that the name of the bar? Damn it, Charles. Now I have to do who is the strongest fighter to continue this.
What'll it be today? The strongest fighter? I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information sources. Exactly! That's what Paimon was getting at!
I have no involvement in any intelligence gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark Knight hero. I've heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
There it is! The barman's top secret intelligence! Speaking of the Abyss Order, their minions are really stirring up trouble all over the place, aren't they?
Hey, amigo. Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. How about it, amigo? Huh? The most macho in Mondstadt. She's a little girlie who wears red. That's right. I found this out one day about half a month ago, when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force I have ever seen in my life. I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole landscape in that part of the mountains.
Holy moly!
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake. But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding that much destructive power is a little far-fetched.
You want to know what I think? I think she has a treasure nobody else knows about. Maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
Did you say treasure? Did Paimon imagine that, or did you hear it too?
It's just a guess. I mean, no. It's a bard's razor-sharp intuition. How can you say such a thing?
So, this girl, what's her name?
I do not know her name. I do not see her often in Mondstadt. Hey, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Doesn't sound like much to go on, but thanks for your intel.
Would you like?
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me? You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is? In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of them all, Stanley. Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. But only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari? Sounds terrifying. Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those? Yeah! Bam! Wham! Pow!
Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine, too? The strongest fighter of them all? That would be Jean, obviously. Why? Grandmaster Jean is so strong. She can take out a ruin guard with just a few slashes of her sword. And she could wipe out the 3 Hilly-Trill tribes at Dada Upa Gorge all by herself. Otherwise, we wouldn't have such a carefree existence with nothing to do.
It's true that Jean makes people feel they're in safe hands. Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
Even if you are a close
Ken
friend.
was right about one thing. If everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded, how are we ever gonna find out who Mondstadt's strongest fighter is?
It's called the champion.
Eureka! Paimon's got it! Let's go see what Jean says. Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing. Guess it depends if they counted all your shenanigans or not. Don't worry, though. Paimon has full confidence in your abilities.
Shenanigans. Now I can do the Dainsleif one, but I guess we're just gonna do this. Strongest fighter in Mondstadt for now.
Don't blink!
I haven't been up to the Favonius headquarters in forever.
Incoming!
Sorry to bother you. We're collecting intel on the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I cannot help. I do not have any relevant documentation on that topic.
Oh, well that sucks. Paimon was hoping he would at least make the top 5.
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered. Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city, although he is keeping a low profile. If you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on the lookout for danger. Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength, I trust you will be able to help keep the area safe.
Awesome! After he beats the Abyss Order, he'll climb up that ranking table faster than he climbs up all those cliffs.
I do climb a lot of cliffs.
Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order to bits is the right thing to do.
I like your enthusiasm. It is infectious. But be careful out there.
Onwards! For now.
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for bumping into you. Hey, look!
Here's. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Pain can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed.
There's some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules. Survival rules? Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break under any circumstances. Otherwise, something terrible would happen.
I writes like this.
Yep. Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Klee. I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary knight who helps Mondstadt. Wow! More recognition, yay! Paimon is so happy right now. I heard it from Amber. But wait, no, there's no time for this right now. I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast as I could. All the treasure I buried in the Whispering Woods. It's gone. Did you say buried treasure? And she has treasure. Seriously? Clay gets Six-Finger Jose's vote for strongest fighter in Mondstadt? What is wrong with people? Lost treasure is a big deal. Let us help you find it. Yay! Thanks, you guys. Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I put a circle around it. I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easier to find. Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure went missing so easily. Come on, Mr. Honorary Knight, let's go!
Ah, Green Woods. In a while. Okay.
Speed of la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Remember this one?
Their treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy. Well, Razor and Albedo seem really busy recently.
Razor.
So Klee must not disturb them. But now Klee has new friends. I never thought I'd have a new big brother to help me. I'm so happy.
Swift and merciful.
Optically.
We're here. This is the place. Look, this is where my huge treasure was buried. And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground.
Wait, is that over there?
It's an abyss mage. Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about.
With that bomb.
What's that in his hand? My treasure. What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of plan.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight.
After
What's
him.
an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. It looks so cute, soft, and fluffy. I want to pet it.
I want to pet it.
Game's up. Now hand it over.
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
Whoops.
Forth, my blade.
Barbados, guide us.
He's down the Abyss Mage with Klee. He gets more than 15 years away.
Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys. Oh, that's right. Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is wrong.
come alone. Otherwise,
Motion to compel.
But if we could just get him to give it back.
Don't blink.
Where'd he go? The Abyss Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on? A gateway to a domain. The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside. Clee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure back for you?
No, I'm coming with you. It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and it's up to me to get it back.
Don't worry, Clee is a big girl. Come on, Mr. Honorary Knight, let's go.
$59. Wow.
Boing, boing, boom! Boom! Da da da! Boing, boing, boom! Boom! Hi-ya, boom! Yeah! Boom! Blazing delight! Boom! Yeah! Hi-ya, boom! Boom! Da da da!
Very interesting.
Incoming. Good.
Oh man, I'm about to increase my world level. I'm not ready. Yeah. tiny.
Jumpy Dumpty go! Hi-ya! Boing, boing, boing!
So used to how I fight, can't they?
Jumpy Dumpty go!
Spirit Blade, attack!
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
La la la! Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy Dumpty go!
Swift and merciful!
You followed me. I must say, I'm impressed. But this is as far as you will get.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
Oh, the human proclivity to gossip has provided us with everything we need. We learn that your little red friend had in her possession the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt. That treasure is now in my hands. There is nothing you can do. Now your precious treasure shall be your undoing.
No, no! Wait! Don't touch it!
Oh, how you fret now your predicament is finally clear to you. Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
No! I broke the survival rules. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. This is it. This time I'm done for. Wait! So Klee's treasure is a bomb? No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight with her, ever. Hold on. Why has she gone and run off? Seems like it. Well then, let's head to the Knight's headquarters and report to Jean.
Oh no. Oh, looks like I did it. Like I reached the next world level. Well, shit.
Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow. Don't blink. That's everything. On to the next. Speed of light.
Klee? You're here too?
I turned myself in.
Huh?
My bomb. I hurt someone. I broke the rules. I'll never see the light of day again.
Klee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they? Why is that?
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. He didn't deserve to blow up.
Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the Abyss Mages are the bad guys. And actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just hate the good guys. They hate all people. Their enemy is humanity itself.
Mr. Fluffball was a bad guy on purpose? Mr. Fluffball is the enemy of humanity. What? I don't get it.
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now. They were tracking down poor Klee because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... no. To try and get the facts on the treasure.
So, does that mean?
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi Harpastum? Whoa!
Happy for
Mr.
you.
Honorary Knight, you've got to come too.
Whoop-de-doo! It's a happy ending!
Except...
Except what?
Klee, where did you hide the treasure to begin with? Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
I wasn't! I swear I wasn't.
She's giving us that look that means play along.
Klee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement.
Paimon bets Klee must get bored in there all by herself.
Find the door of the confinement room. Headquarters. Gosh.
Guess who?
That's Paimon's voice I hear.
Oh, busting out of this jar.
Oh, yes, please. Wait, no, I can't. Klee needs to be a good girl and think about what she did. Stop tempting me. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure, the Ludi Harpastum version.
When you say treasure...
I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It'll look so cute. Just wait for Ludi Harpastum. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it.
Yeesh, if Jane was listening to this, Klee might find herself grounded for an awful lot longer.
Done. Sweet. Wow. I finished the first part. Probably more. Catherine was being taken out by the Dainsleaf one, so Now I can probably talk to her about the exploding population. Start fishing finally.
Don't blink!
Fishing Association. Flat fishing. Can't wait to talk to Nanta. I've talked to you before. Pointlessly, I might add. Grab some dandelion seeds while I can.
Who is one?
Yes, and here comes my help now, I suppose. Good day to you. My name's Nantuck, senior fisherman of the Mondstadt Fishing Association. Recently, many new fish species have suddenly appeared in nearby waters. Immediately contacted my friends in other regions. Sure enough, this has been happening everywhere. Some people say this must be the Teyvat fish outbreak of the century. Actually, the reason hasn't been fully investigated, but I guess it has something to do with the improvement of the ecological environment. You're in trouble because there are too many fish? Paimon will take care of it, as long as they don't taste bad. It's no trouble. In fact, the more fish, the better as far as fishing association is concerned. However, we need more manpower. To be honest, with the manpower we have available, we'd be hard-pressed to catch all the new fish species for research in a short time. On the flip side, I thought, isn't this also a great opportunity for the fishing association to grow? Put up a commission. How about it? Interested in joining us? No problem. I'm good at fishing. Let's start by going to Cider Lake. To learn the basics. Where do I have to go? All the way over here. Alright. Be right back. Put my food away.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
All right. Down to business. Still haven't done my wishes. Really want to do them. Really want to start playing with Razor. Oh no! I have to make bait and stuff too. Beginner's luck. Caught a large bass that was more than half a meter long back then. Come on then, give it a go. Here's to catching another Paimon. Hey, you should have no other Paimon before this Paimon. Paimon, what a strange name. Is it a kind of fish? Sort of wondrous seafood that I managed to catch last time. When did Paimon go from emergency food to wondrous seafood? Ah, I see. I didn't realize that you're already an experienced angler. This makes me even more excited to see what you'll catch. Freaking hell yeah. Time to catch 'em all. Yes! You should see ripples nearby water body, and this means that it is a fishing point. Close to the fishing point and interact with it to start. Fish are quite sensitive to their surroundings. If you stand too close to perform combat, they'll be frightened and scatter. They will take a while to calm down and come closer to the water body again. Different water bodies contain different species. While preparing to fish, you can view the species that can be found here and select appropriate rod and bait. You can obtain blueprints for making bait from the Fishing Association. Learning them will allow you to make bait any crafting bench. Different fish are attracted to different kinds of bait. Hold the cast rod button to enter aiming mode. Let go of said button to flick your bait and hook out. If the hook lands too far, its ability to attract them will greatly decrease. If it lands too close, the fish will be startled and will flee the scene. When the fish are on the hook, click the raise hook button or the fish might finish eating the bait and flee. Once you successfully raised your hook, the fish will start to struggle. Fish enters struggling, you can hold and release the fish button to adjust your fishing line tension and keep it in the yellow ideal tension zone. Fishing progress will only increase if you stay in the tension zone, otherwise it will drop. Once it's full, you'll have successfully caught this fish. Fish on the hooks will sometimes enter periods of intense struggle. With time, the speed at which line tension may change affected, and the ideal tension zone will turn orange and start to fluctuate slightly. Fishing progress hits rock bottom, the fish will try to escape. Tension zone will then turn red and start to fluctuate. Freaking right. We finally get a fish! Wilderness rod and fruit paste bait. 10. Okay. I attracted one.
You've got it! You got
Oh.
it! Whoa! Nice
Amateurs
catch.
hammer nails into what? What the shit? Look at all these big guys now. Formula fruit paste bait.
Come on, enough procrastinating.
How did it go? By the look on your face, I suppose you got a pretty good haul. Oh, it's a newly discovered species. Wonderful. You're almost catching up with me back when I was in my glory days. Can you also catch fish with your bare hands? Huh. Seems like these ordinary little fish are a walk in the park for you. I should consider giving you something more challenging. You might not know this, but even fish from the same species can have huge differences between individuals because of differences in living environment and food. Even though they look the same, some individuals are particularly active and energetic. They jump out of the water from time to time and are very eye-catching. These individuals are superior by far in terms of both commercial and aesthetic value. Many hobbyists buy them at high prices and keep them at home in their tanks for ornamental purposes. That's why such fish are also called ornamental fish, so that means apart from emergency paima. There's also ornamental paima? No, there isn't. How can there be so many kinds of paima? Yes, that's precisely how it works. Looks like you've gotten it. Recently, there have been many ornamental fish active in the waters near the Storm Bear Mountain that I've marked. Let's go over and check it out. Ornamental fish. Certain lively and more valuable specimens of each fish species, known as ornamental fishing points, which such fish at them will have more obvious ripple effects. Ornamental fish can be raised in a pool of sapphire grace in your Serenity pot. Obtain the blueprint for building the pool of the Fishing Association in the UA. Hell yeah, I'm gonna build that as soon as possible. Want me to go to Storm Bear Mountains? Well, try to catch some of these fish here first. And that little red one, like him. Other guys look the same, just different colors. Thought I was gonna get a big one, but none of these big guys interested in the bait. Wonder if you have to have the right bait to catch them. They're all like, not interested in this fruit crap. At least it doesn't use my bait. Nice. Probably mark the fishing spots on my map. Huh. Same kind of fish, huh? Huh. They are jumping out of the water, so guess these are the ornamental ones I'm looking for.
Yeah, you nearly got him! You made that look easy!
You need a fish tank to go with that? Looks like I found one of the ore deposits by chance. Come here, magic ore. I want one of the bigger ones.
Victory is almost ours. Whew, that was a tough fight.
That one was easy. Daka. Aw, are you guys not interested in this fight? Come on, big boy. Rude. Nothing like the fruit paste bait. Alright, back to Nantuck. Let's see what all he's selling. Yeah, I can get myself a legendary fishing pole. And while I'm here, it's gonna cost me. Huh. Sunsettia. Wait. That grades 80. Oh. Perfect. Bait's cheap to make. I'll just climb over the walls.
Incoming.
Merchant billboard. End up here.
Light. Incoming.
Oh, it's open for another treasure chest or something.
Speed of light. Hey! I swear by my sword.
No. You're a blue ornamental fish. You're definitely a world-class angler. I'm really sorry. It seems like I underestimated you before. No, I underestimated the elites of the Adventurers Guild. I should hurry up and put up more commissions. Gotta attract talent like you to join the association. That's the last thing I do. Fishing gear, you can swing by our fishing association to have a look. Prices are pretty reasonable. Capacities of the catch. You can exchange caught fish in various regions for various materials. You can also use them as meat cooking. We got bait blueprint, red rock, angler. No! Wind tangler, sorry. I have to catch fish for it. Multiple of the same fish at that. Shoot. Let's go back and catch some more so I can unlock some more bait.
Incoming!
Can't tell if they respawn, so perhaps it's a daily thing, kind of, that they respawn. Guess I'll just catch this last little guy since the other two aren't interested at all.
So close, so close. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Oh my god. Ah! Here's another Paimon. Go back to this one. See if it's still these giant fish or not that aren't interested in my bait.
Speed of light! Hey!
Yes, I guess I'll have to start looking for all the other fishing spots I passed by. Yeah, same ones, not interested in my bait. Maybe I ought to go, and tuck up again anyways, and, some new bait. Looks like I've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting the one that those fish like. Alright, red rot, false worm, fly. Red rot, bait. Start from the top. I guess it's a simple system. Red rot bait. Dendrobium from Inazuma. Shit. I can't even make it if I get to the Inazuma. It's not fair at all. Oh well. Should I hit up another ley line? Real quick.
Hey!
Dark and spooky.
Speed of light! Hey! Incoming! Don't blink! Boom!
Level 67 now.
Speed of light!
nice of you to give me a challenge, ain't it?
Submit for judgment.
Nowhere to hide.
A touch of frost.
Motion to compel. Don't blink. Hey! Go as one. Go as one.
Oh, they're dropping straight up all the arrowheads now. Quality items, the best. Alright, what do I want to do now? Check out the fishing spot down here. Pretty cool fish. If there's anything we can actually catch, you know? Windwheel Aster. Still core, please. Thank you. How long have you been out here, Seely? No way I missed you.
Incoming. You give, you receive.
Like 60 more chests to go through Mondstadt. Two? And one that I can actually catch, probably.
You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it
Another
another
pyro?
Paimon?
See if he likes this bait or not. Big boy. So cool.
Speed of light.
That's how you fit. What it means by too close. Scares them away. No, Speedy Boy's not interested in this bait either. I knew it. And where am I going? What? When did you give me this bait? Stickleback, spettos, venom spinefish, Akai Mau, and snapdriders. Hirakudai and angelfish.
close. Stay cool. Whoa,
Gone mirror.
nice catch.
Venom spine fish. Well, now that I know that he gave me some other bait, go back and catch those other fish.
Don't blink. Huh?
Maybe we'll just learn where all the different fish spawn and we can go pick them up each day. Wait, what the? When did I get this one? Fake fly bait. Suitable for catching koi, pufferfish, and rays. You're a venom spine, right?
Steady now. It's the final stretch. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already.
Venom spine fish. Giant koi, I assume. Fake fly bait. Got it. You got a big slow meter. Oh. So you start really thrashing, that is.
You've got it. You got it. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Bitter pufferfish. Scared that big boy away. Oh, one of the other two. Want to come get it, red one?
Victory is almost ours. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Please tell me you say something other than that. Paimon. You gonna be another bitter one, or a different kind of pufferfish? Fishing mini games are the best.
You've got it. You got it. Whoa, nice catch.
Huh, just a regular pufferfish, not a bitter one. Seems like they always go for it on the third bite. Oh. This one took the fourth. Gonna put up a fight like the others. There it is.
Victory is almost ours.
I was waiting for it to shoot back down too.
What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Two down. Right, what can we get from here now?
Speed of light. Ha!
Ooh, there's some different ones. Get the venom spine. Speedy little boys. I want to get an ornamental venom spine. So cool.
So close, so close. Stay cool. Whoa!
Easy.
Nice catch.
Little angel boys like the regular fruit paste bait. One of the easiest catches here.
Whew, that was a tough
They're
fight.
an Eisen Medaka. Or Medaka fish. What type of Medaka are you?
You got it. You got it. Whew, that was a tough
For
fight.
the regular Medaka fish. Now I want to try. Guess it was probably this lake. The only lake I can see in the mountains. I know there is a lake with a fishing spot here.
Don't worry. Snowfall on this
So
skiff.
want to try out. Imagine what catch out here and dragon spine. Look at those big ass ripples. I think it's some ornamental fish probably. There's only 4 types here. Got 3 Medakas. We'll be able to buy the other blueprints for those other baits too. Hopefully they're not as hard to make as the
That was a tough
bedrock
fight.
bait. What? Another one just spawned in already? That was a good choice to come here.
Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. Victory is almost ours. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Come on, Medaka. Right this way. It's just for you. I think the big one, maybe it's an angelfish.
So close, so close. Whew, that was a tough fight.
Shirakodine angelfish. Try the false worm.
You've got it, you got it. Whew, that was a tough fight.
Alright, tea-colored Shirakodai. Not an angelfish. But still a new one to me. I don't even know any other fishing spots, to be honest. Gonna have to explore again. Find them all. There might have been one out here, actually. The ocean.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Incoming! Hey!
Our work is never done. Wind ride. Could be wrong. Like most of the water out here is pretty shallow, so there is no fishing here. People doing out here though. I'm Mac. Is there anything I can help you with? What are you doing here? See those 2 children? They ran off to play together without their parents. I was concerned for them, so I thought I'd follow them. That's Will and Jill. Children aren't really supposed to leave the city without an adult, but I thought they just looked so happy. I couldn't bring myself to go and tell them off. I stayed here watching them. Yeah. Hi, something wrong? Found any nice shells on the beach? Sure, sorry, I don't really like shells. What do you like? Crabs, obviously. I think it's cute how they walk sideways. They're even harder to catch than fish. Might as well take them. Can always catch more. Having fun on the beach? Yep, scenery's so different. Even caught a fish. Fish skin is slippery, so they're super hard to catch. Harder than crabs. That's what Jill does. Anyway, I don't have a bowl to put this fish in, so why don't you take it? Ooh, yeah. Fish. Kids, be careful playing on the beach now. They're hiding from the guard. Of course. All the misunderstanding. And I really want to do more fishing. So I should look around, try and peruse my memories.
Don't blink.
Or get up really, really high and look for ripples.
Incoming.
Ooh, I think I see a new fishy. Yeah. I see a couple of these guys. That big horned one looks so cool.
So close, so close.
Wonder which fish it is.
Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Or Isa and Medaka. Wow, even more coming up. You look like a real fancy Medaka fish. Come on over. Come on. Just for you, buddy. You're not interested in the fruit bait? Stop going the other way! I can't throw it any farther, literally. You just here for looks, fishy? Come on. A fighter, unlike the other ones. But that's just because of how pretty you are, huh?
Yeah, you nearly got him. What is it? What is it?
Crystal
is it
fish.
another Paimon?
3-star. Okay. For you to catch anyways. Medakas, dawn catchers, and crystal fish. Boy, pufferfish and rays. Chiracodai and angelfish. Sticklebacks, bettas, venom spine, akai, malbu, and striders. You a snow strider? Chose the wrong bait. Angelfish? Nope. Oh, that's a Chiracodai there. Let's catch that one.
So close, so close. Whoa, nice catch.
Decolored Chiracodai. Which means you a ray?
Victory is almost ours.
fall halfway, almost ours, but
Wow, Paimon's stomach is
Rusty
rumbling
Koi.
already.
You're considered a koi. Okay. D. The Rusty Koi is really pretty.
Yeah, you nearly got him. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
I wish you'd say something different. Yeah, don't remember. Apples. Really? Doesn't make the slimes fall out. I want to blow away the leaves and see if anything cool happens.
Speed of light. Huh?
No, no fighting for me. Just fish, fish, fishing.
Don't blink. Huh? Speed of light. Huh?
I know I know.
Hey! Hey!
Might end up finding those chests I've missed so far.
Don't blink.
Sleep.
Huh? Ha! Boom boom! Tia, ha, sia.
Up goes Louise.
Speed of light.
Ooh, valberries. Not very many of these. Been a while. Maybe they only grow up in this area and I don't for this area anymore. Alright, back to looking for fishing. It feels like there's gotta be something now. But then again, it looks like there's a little beach up ahead.
Incoming. Ha!
Reach the end of the map, so if there's nothing up there, there's nothing. Dark and dreary. You guys doing out here hiding on the edge of the map, huh? With an animalculus? Are you kidding me?
Forth, my blade.
Don't blink.
Swift and merciful.
Speed of light. Hey!
I believe you're hiding one out here on the very outskirts of the map. Oh, that's cool. One step closer to 100%ing this place. I believe I'm only 69% of Starfell Valley. God. Butterfly. Probably should explore anymore. Be a shrine over there I need to open up, so dang. Nope. Not interested.
Incoming.
We should go check out that valley. Waterfall there.
Don't blink.
You do walking around, big boy.
One with my blade.
Motion to compel. Incoming. Don't blink. Hey!
That's it. Just a green horn. Eek.
Speed of light.
Nice. Couple more of these to go.
You give, you receive. Don't blink.
Lucky I'll run into the last 2 or 3 animalculists. He's just walking around up here eating a wappa flower.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
Hey! Don't blink.
Oh, treasure. Well. Oh. Yeah, found one.
That's everything. On to the next. Yeah.
Alright, what else we got down here?
Hey!
Hold up. Guess I lost my bearings a little bit. You're actually in the start of the game right here. Very, very beginning.
Speed of light.
Beach. funny. Tucked in up here. Think I missed anything back here, right? Took the time to run all the way back.
Incoming. Speed of light.
And where's all the crowds when you want them?
Don't blink. Hey!
Thousand Winds Temple. You can go up there. Maybe there's a puzzle or a treasure I missed. I really should jump off. Down before I have to go to work, though. Not ready. Not have woken up so early. Gone to bed so early. Me alone. Aren't worth my time. Oh, nice. There's another one added to the list.
You give, you receive. Don't blink. Hey!
Celia over there. Well. That'll lead me to another treasure chest, won't it? Or if there's something with three dandelions spaced so evenly apart, too. Oh. Not really spaced that even.
Boom boom! Speed of light. You give, you receive. Incoming.
Finding all of the chests now.
Boom boom! Don't blink! Hey! Incoming.
A treasure chest? Just sitting out here? Ambush if I ever saw one.
Don't blink. Incinerate.
Fourth, my blade. Unexpected?
Incoming.
See if there's anything down the now next. Cecilia's. I wonder what these are for. Snap. That. Ooh, can I reach that? No way. But maybe. Another one. That might be Musgrave though. Alright.
Speed of light.
Thing I missed at the temple. And look at your big, beautiful health bar. Actual boss.
Hey.
We're a boss at one point.
One with my blade.
Not anymore, buddy.
Boom boom. Inadmissible evidence. Go as one.
Wind, hear me.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade. Attack!
Hey. Incinerate. With sword comes shadow.
I don't know if it's my world level increase
One
or if
with
you're
my
just
blade.
tankier than you used to be. Treasure. Did I never beat you last time? Did I not claim the treasure after I beat you?
What a pleasant surprise.
Maybe it's just because beating you is part of the quest.
Speed of light.
Want inside. Must be an entrance somewhere. A way to open the dang gates. Yeah, that's probably not.
Don't blink. Hey. Speed of light. Incoming.
Ooh, I see a cryo thing.
Speed of light. Hey.
I don't know if I missed that. Same way I missed everything else. I didn't have a cryo person at the time.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Ah, so many chests just sitting and ambiguous.
You give, you receive.
I really want to jump down and try it. There's at the bottom of the cliff here, if anything. But I also want to try flying across the water to that place. No, it doesn't even appear on the map, and I'm kind of worried it might be out of bounds. That's definitely not out of bounds. It's doable.
Yeah.
It's perfectly doable. On second thought, going to land auto. Not have the stamina to swim there. Shoot. So now I don't have to die.
Incoming.
Well, let's try again. A pretty good run. That was pretty close.
Speed of light.
Let's see if we can get any higher. So the highest, closest point.
Don't blink.
One more try though, because it's such a long walk. Get back up. And it helps me find another chest that I missed.
Speed of light.
Nice that it splits it up into different areas for you though. 67% in this area, whatnot.
Don't blink. Motion to compel. Go as one. Speed of light.
Fourth, my plane.
Hey.
Cheater.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as an...
I don't want to check my achievements to see how close I am now.
Hey!
Maybe I've opened 10 chests by now, altogether. I've still 32 to go or something.
Don't blink!
Not more. And up on top here puts me a good bit farther away, but it might give me the height I need. Jump from that point before. Okay. I don't know. This will be the deciding factor.
Speed of light. Hey!
Oh, we'll see. See if my stamina cuts it, or if I need to increase the statue blessings a bit more. I wonder if I used a elixir that decreases stamina consumption. That even counts for gliding. I think I would make it if I had a little more stamina. You're calling it so close right now. Make it. Nope. Aw, man. So close. I just had one more level up, maybe. Damn. Oh well, we'll have to come back to Star Snatch Cliff another day. That's pretty cool though. Okay. Next quest.
Incoming.
We'll stay out here. This next time I play, I just decide to do my dailies. On step. Log all shrines of depths. 2 to go. 400 chests. Oh. He had more than I thought to go, actually. About 51. Rough.
In adventuring.
Realm Beyond. Use the Serenity Pot. Gonna be so much harder to get achievements here soon. Ah, Fishing Club. Catch your first fish, first ornamental fish, catch a fish that only comes out at night. I've already caught 25 fish. Oh, these guys.